The thirst is real.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Thirsty Boys. I am Kori King's Michael Jackson.
Oh, on Cameo.
Wait, what? She does it on Cameo now?
She's #1 on Cameo. Kori King is the #1 celebrity on Cameo of all the whole world.
That is insane to me.
And I am the #5 on Cameo, Carolyn from Survivor and from Traders.
Good for her. Good for her.
But not as good as Kori King.
Yeah, girl. I mean, I got lost in the YouTube world of it all. And like, if you're using, we can talk about this later, but if you're going to use a show to build a platform for yourself, like killing it.
Killing it.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, and we have a lot to talk about Kori King.
Yeah.
But first, how are you? We haven't seen each other.
I know, I died and came back to life, and it's just a sign that we are getting older and decrepit every day.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm feeling good.
You know, you know those people that like catfish people? They're like 80, not 80, maybe they're 63, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm 37.
Okay.
I'm starting that now.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm 21.
Okay.
No, I'm 19. I'm the legal drinking age. I'm 19.
Wow. Okay.
Because if you start earlier,
you
can, you know what I mean? Start the buffoonery, the bamboozling.
Got
everything.
it. Okay. Oh, okay. Because people watch like our clips. Like
no, this is just a life thing.
Got it. Like if you say it out loud, like you're gonna feel good on the inside.
Like if oh my God, you meet people at the bar, like, oh my God, how old are you? I'm 19.
Got it. Okay. I've been watching a lot of manifestation videos.
Yeah, remember when 2 years ago you thought I was the craziest nut for manifestation?
Did I?
Yeah. If we have a podcast clip, I'm going to find it.
Oh, you're probably
because you were like,
right.
I was like, we need to start manifesting things. You're like, okay, whatever. I remember. And then 2 podcasts later, you're like, I was speaking to this woman. She taught me about manifestation and it's such a powerful tool. And I was like, are you kidding me?
I'm a new man. I've gone through divorce.
With manifestation.
I've gone through divorce. I'm on drugs. No, I'm not on drugs. I'm just, I'm a new man. But no, it's all this like what was it? It was like a vision board, but you have to like record like a video to music and then you watch it like 2 minutes every day.
Okay.
And that's going to like apparently
prime your brain.
Your brain.
Yeah.
So that's like manifestation meets science though.
Yeah.
You're just witch manifestation.
I'm witch manifestation. I get the science part of it. I just don't know. Science is only science if it's proven. So if the videos of me in a mansion, show me the mansion, then that's science. I think a lot of those manifestation science things are like hard to track and like give a definite.
Okay.
Like, what are you putting in your video?
Like it's like a vision board, but it's just a video, and then you watch it 2 minutes every day, and that's like opening up pathways in your brain.
Oh, got it. I thought you were talking about the videos that are like, you are a perfect person.
Oh no,
you
not
have
those
the most
ones.
amazing body. Got it. Yeah, you're talking about just a virtual vision board.
Yeah, virtual vision board. And then Sia said that to like get rid of her like inner saboteur, she would just talk to herself in the mirror 2 minutes a day and like challenge her inner saboteur.
Well, that's why she's a nut. I don't think I could do that.
But then it killed her inner saboteur.
Yeah, fair.
She killed it.
Yeah. You know, that's why there's magazine clippings all over my apartment. That's like my vision boards.
Yeah, you want to see it every day.
Yeah, but you're taking it to the future.
Yeah, I mean, the last one I'll say, I don't know why I have all this. This was not on the list.
Spiritual
this
guide
was not
here.
on the cue card. Is name your inner saboteur.
Oh, really?
Name him.
I like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like if you name him, then you can like help defeat him.
I actually have heard this in terms of like personifying that.
Yeah. So anyways, don't know how we got on this topic, but I was on a brand trip.
Yes.
It was my first brand trip. It was so much fun. I learned so much, filming content all the time, like self-filming everything. So a big learning experience, but
a new man, truly.
Truly, like, gosh.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous of the sun.
Who am I?
But the sun's out today.
The sun's out today. Sunny Toronto.
Yeah. The sun is not out on this season of Love is Blind. I'm hearing.
The sun is not out on this season of Love is Blind. I have like 10 million things I want to tell you. Okay. The first thing I want to tell you is I've now discovered why the cast was so bad.
Okay. It was a casting error.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason the cast was so bad, sorry guys, is because I don't know the cities. Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Okay.
Does that sound right? You know America more than me.
Oh God, I don't know.
Okay, Minnesota, Minneapolis is where this show was, I think. And Minnesota, Minneapolis, they call it like a big, small city.
Okay.
So what one guy was saying on TikTok, he was like, we all go to 6 bars. If you cast someone on this show, the whole show is called Love is Blind, and they go to one of the 6 bars, everyone in their circle can't be cast. So I think what happened was once they started, putting people on the board, it really eliminated like all their options of who they could cast.
Fair.
So that's why we had a messy season. The reunion just came out. The men they were just not smart. The girls had receipts, they had screenshots, they had everything. And the guys were they were dumb. Okay, but I want to like show you something, and I want you to tell me if you think this was like a spoiler or not. So how the show works. You meet in the pods.
Okay.
Love is blind. You fall in love. Okay, we're falling in love. I want like, obviously you have to propose at that point. In the pods, sight unseen.
So, without seeing?
Correct.
I didn't know that part. Okay.
So that's like what makes the show fantastical. Okay. So Anil, will you marry me? Yes, I will. Now we see each other for the first time.
Okay.
Now we're going to go on a trip to Honduras for a week.
Okay.
And then we're going to live in the real world in Mindanao for 4 weeks. Okay. Now, reality TV.
Yeah.
Let's say a couple days in, I'm over you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, you don't look the way I wanted you to look, or you don't act the way I wanted you to act. This is a reality show. Yeah. So they have to kind of wait until the altar
to pull the trigger.
Because imagine if all 3 couples were like, I'm not feeling it. On day 3, there's no show. Okay. So producers, Netflix, the show, need them to get to the altar.
Right.
But then so then you assume that like neither of the people like tell each other what's going to happen.
Right. Like you can really blindside a bitch.
You can blindside someone. And that's like what makes great TV. But I was just confused about one of the guys from the show and what he said about the altar. And tell me if you think this is like kind of a spoiler or like ruining the franchise.
When Sarah said no at the altar, we had talked about it before that we weren't going to say yes. So
that's all. So this is on ET, and he's saying, we talked about it before that we were not going to say yes.
Yeah.
So like in my head, I'm like, is he really supposed to be saying that they predetermine or prediscuss what their answer is going to be?
But I think like if they're in love, these idiots in the pods, and then they get to living in whatever city,
yes,
you naturally, organically, for show, out of show, are having these conversations.
You are, but I thought the way they edit the show is it's always like, Anil, I'm not sure yet. Anil, I'm going to decide at the altar.
Interesting.
Anil,
okay.
This is concern to me, but like, so is it just one of those things where like that's not realistic and like
he's like exposing that like basically they can like pull a stunt if they want. Like he knew that was coming.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the whole point of this was that she said no to him.
Right.
So I want to feel that he's devastated and heartbroken and blindsided.
Right.
But it's like if they talked about it.
Yeah.
Then I'm kind of like, well, who are we shocking here then?
Right. You knew that you were going to be dumped.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was interesting. I think like it's an interesting show. 8 seasons. They just had their 5-year reunion.
That's insane.
5 years of Love is Blind.
I tapped back into The Bachelor, which has been so fun.
Really?
For all the wrong reasons, but so fun.
They're on like season 49.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
The Bachelorette is
and
like
the Golden.
on pause. Oh, I think it's on pause maybe because of the Golden.
Too many bachelors.
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing I want to talk about. This is like Love is Blind, but not really.
Okay.
So the theme of this season, for some reason, was like social activism.
Okay.
They talked about George Floyd. They talked about gay marriage.
Okay.
They talked about like all these like, very socially important things. Can you and your life partner have different views on things like, Democrat or Republican, abortion rights, like these big things? Can you and can we be like, you support abortion, I don't, but let's have a successful loving marriage?
So I do in a way. For me personally, it would be a logistical thing in terms of like when we're out there advocating like, oh, I'm going to this like pro rights, like equality dinner. What are you doing tonight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like the discourse that you're consuming on your phone. Like if I hear something dumb on your phone, I'm grabbing it and throwing it. So you better have your AirPods in when you're listening to dumb shit. I
think what you're saying is just confirming my answer. Like the answer is a hard no for me. Like you can't, because as you said, like what? Put your AirPods on, go lock yourself in a room, like consume this content in silence.
Oh my God, I think there's such a way to do it. Like those people that like are in happy, loving marriages, but like sleep in different bedrooms. Like it's like new conventional ways of relationships, it's like, sure.
Oh, I don't know. Like, because the issue that ended up on this show was basically like the girl would ask the guy, like, do you support gay marriage? And his response was like, I haven't really thought about that before.
Yeah.
And then she was like, well, yeah, that's not going to work for me because her sister was gay. It's like to have not thought about something like that was almost worse than being like, I'm against it.
But boys are so dumb.
Boys
like,
are so dumb.
He truly has not thought about it. He probably doesn't even know the logistics of a marriage.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you're right. He was like 20 something.
Yeah.
The other one, it was like, they talked about the prenup and he was like, why would we have a prenup? Like, if we love each other, we don't need a prenup. Like,
oh my God. On this show, they're talking about.
On this show.
See, I can't with like, this is too much.
It's crazy. It was like, but again, it goes back to my thesis. Like the guys on this season were just not, they were not with it.
But that's a representation of men.
Yeah.
At this current time in 2025.
It's very sad.
When reality TV becomes real, really.
Anyways, let us know. Can you have different views from your partner when it comes to things like abortion, LGBTQ rights, etc.?
Yeah. I mean, for the heavy shit, personally, obviously, like,
yeah, no, gay rights is not fair. Like, I don't mean gay rights for us. We're gay men. Yeah. I think gay rights for a straight couple is an interesting one. Yeah. It doesn't directly affect them, but it is a crucial social topic.
Totally. And it's like, I'm saying I think couples can do it. It's not for me.
Yeah, of course.
To be clear, because, you know, sometimes y'all get popping off in the comments. Okay, but on to things that will make the world a brighter place.
Drag Race in the news.
It is Slaycation season 2. 1, we're getting season 2, and 2, we have a cast of characters.
This cast is so good.
I mean, I think they're filming now, and I'm sure the house is like burnt down.
They're filming now.
Are they?
Isn't it too sunny?
What do you mean too sunny?
Like,
girl, you can hit the slopes right now.
We can go skiing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know weather or geography.
Okay, so the season 2 Slaycation cast is Alyssa Edwards.
Miss Fiercelicious, her third show.
Makes me emotional.
I mean, she deserves it.
Like truly.
She deserves it. But 3 shows like in a row.
Yeah.
Wild.
I'm so happy for her. Nikki Doll.
She's amazing. So funny.
I love her too.
Got to meet her at like Pride Toronto.
Yeah. Silky Nutmeg. Oh, am I saying them all?
No, it's my turn, but it's fine. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Love her so much. She's on Drag House Rules, we'll talk about in a second. So again, someone who's on like, whoa, let's do other shows.
Right. Tessa Testicle. I'm excited. Like when younger queens are like stepping into their.
I love Tessa Testicle.
I love her too.
She was so good and she's hot.
Yeah.
Her body.
Yeah, she is hot.
The body is bodying.
Yeah.
And Xana don't.
I'm so happy for her. I told you, there was something about Xana that I really liked and was captivating, and like her villain edit or her villain role didn't land, but like I don't know, I just love her. I'm so excited.
Proud of producers for like kind of like knowing this in some ways. Like I think she could have been easily like almost forgotten, or it could have been 100%. Easier to pick like a top 4. Like, so this was a very, very smart casting choice.
Right. And the connections, Alyssa Edwards and Tessa Testicle filmed together. Fierce and Silky are like friends.
Aren't they the 1 and 0?
No, that's Eureka and Miss Fiercelicious.
Sorry.
Have I not shown you the video of Silky Nutmeg Ganache and Fierce lip syncing at the drink on that stage?
You have.
On their birthday. And then Silky broke Fiercelicious's ankle.
So
the show's going to be great.
And then, but Nikki and Xana, Xana's Canadian. Nikki Doll, any connections, I wonder?
I'm sure with like Alyssa Edwards and just being like just in the world.
It's also good to have like, clearly they're following the formula. Like 2 foreign queens. Tessa and Nikki.
Yeah, and Nikki is Francais, oui, oui.
Francais, oui, oui.
But yeah, I wish Jada could come back. That would have been fun, but.
Oh yeah, Jada every time.
Okay, we're gonna jump into.
Well, no, there's another show.
Wait, what's the other show?
We have Slaycation.
Oh, right.
And we have Drag House Rules.
Okay.
I just want to say, when I saw the promo, when I saw the trailer, I had like very low expectations.
Right.
But this show is so funny. It's so well done. The cast is amazing.
Yeah, I'm confused though. Like, is it a scripted show or a reality show?
It's a scripted show.
It
is a parody. It is a parody on game shows. So it's almost like The GOAT. But the GOAT was not scripted, but the GOAT was
I see what you're
kind
saying.
of like
Yeah.
a parody or a nod to the genre.
Yeah.
This is a nod to the genre, but it is scripted.
Oh, the girls are acting.
They're acting.
Okay, that makes me want to touch down on it even more.
See, it made me not want to touch down on it. I wanted a game show
Lord,
at
no.
first, but then I'm like, you all are so funny. Tammy Brown. I didn't watch her in the original season because I wasn't watching Drag Race back then. But Tammy Brown, I want to meet her. I want to be with her. I want everything
God.
her. Was she good back then?
I think she was just ahead of her time, and I think Drag Race as a franchise didn't take its form to like appreciate characters like her, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, she came back for All Stars, but they were pairs, so she never came back as a solo. But I would die.
She's so funny. Jujubee is so funny on it.
That is
like so. Manila is so funny on it.
So are they playing themselves?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
so they are playing themselves, competing in a Big Brother style competition to win $100,000.
Okay, fun.
And they're playing themselves in drag, and confessional look is in boy.
Okay.
And like episode 2 was like The Bachelor, so they had to like win immunity through like a Bachelor type challenge.
Okay.
It's so good. Like I'm missing cast members like Rock'em Sock'em Sakura is on it. This girl Bitch Pudding.
Yeah, she's an LA queen. I think.
And she was on the horror Drag Race.
Dragula, yeah.
Thank you. Laganja Jastranja, who I can never say the name of. So funny. Am I missing someone? And Silky.
Oh wow.
Like I love all of them.
Yeah,
like,
they're
truly,
so funny.
So good. Great job. Peg Entertainment and Out TV and all those things.
Oh my God, I can't wait to touch down.
To know that, then applause to Ariadne.
Oh no, I think that was all human reaction.
Yeah, same. Okay, just making sure.
Because I think for her, if she like none of the conflict happened, she just left this episode. Would you remember Ariadne in a sea of look at this strong cast? No. Like I loved it. I'm so happy for her.
I hear what you're saying. So let's talk about first this. Let's start with joke stealing. Okay. They're in the roast training, and I'm in my head. I'm like, oh my God, they're all in the same.
This is new.
The same room. I'm like, in my head, where reality competitors, like my head right away.
Right.
I am stealing. I am learning. I am snuffing it out. And then I'm like, oh, come on, Frankie. Like, I swear to God, this is all my inner dialogue during the episode. I'm like, come on, Frankie. Producers tell them you cannot steal because we're all going to do this together. So it's not allowed.
Fair.
Girl, was I wrong?
Right. I mean, the table read, we do have to talk about the moment because when her name is Anya Nerve, it takes some nerve to call Susie Toot out in front of Michelle and Whitney and be like, who the fuck do you think you're trying to fool right now? I was like, wow.
It gave Anya 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Sorry, this episode for Anya, again, like applause. Like,
oh my God.
She did so many things in this episode that made me fall in love with her again. Right. Like, deeply in love.
Yeah, she was like, we're not playing your little game, Susie here. I'm calling you out. And it was like done in such a humorous, like, way that it wasn't rude, and it's keeping her in check. It was such a great moment.
It was so good. But we have to talk about the joke stealing. Is that fair game? Is that allowed? Would you do it?
Now that this show is on MTV, MTV loves twists and no rules and like cliffhangers and like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Girl, take a joke.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking win Drag Race.
Yeah.
Because guess what? In 2 years, when I'm in the winner circle and they're flying me out for the 20-year reunion, the joke that I stole from you, girl, got me there.
Yeah. Do I agree? I don't know. I'm such a goody two shoes. So like, it's hard for me to validate it. I don't know.
It's like karma is a bitch. Like if you steal my joke, bitch, you better fucking win the roast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that was the fumble there.
That didn't happen.
But
okay, well, would love to hear your thoughts. Would you steal the joke? Did Ariadne make the right move in stealing the joke? But then we talk about why she stole the joke in the first place.
Such a multi, like, layered episode.
Oh yeah, this episode, like I could do game theory on this episode.
Yeah.
So Jules doing the lineup.
Yeah.
Was it strategy? Was it sabotage? Was the reaction fair?
I thought she was absolutely fair.
I agree.
I thought she did nothing wrong. And I think there's like wrong read on Jules. I think like everybody in that cast has her clocked as somebody different, unless I'm seeing something
No,
different.
I'm with you.
I was so confused.
Anya gets Jules.
Yeah.
Anya gets Jules.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I don't know what's happening. They think she's menacing.
Yeah.
They think she's like Dr. Eve, or like hee hee hee. Like that's what they think. I don't think she is.
No, I don't think at all. They think she's like this mastermind, like she's just a girl living her dream. Let her have some fun.
She's a girl living her dream. She's so talented. She's so witty.
Right.
She's so funny.
Right.
I don't think she was sabotaging. I think she was doing the most logical thing.
Right. If she was sabotaging you, Arietti, she would have put Arietti first and Anya second. Yeah. That's how you sabotage a bitch.
Like also, Anil, you're my friend. The fact that you put me after you, like, what was she saying?
I get what she was saying. So basically,
no,
I do, because she was saying it. I saw Arietti, her thought process is so clear, and I understood every single one of them. The reason why she was hurt by that is because she thought that Jules thought her drag and her caliber of drag was higher. So by her putting her after, she was like, oh, you really think I'm dog shit?
Dog shit at roasting.
Yeah, but like...
She is, though.
But Arietti wasn't ready to hear this.
Arietti self-determined she was dog shit. From the moment the challenge was announced.
I know, but it's hard to hear from a friend.
Who should Jules have put after Arietti?
Oh, I'm not saying Jules made the wrong mistake. I'm just trying to I understood Arietti's thought process. Like, oh, you set yourself up for success, but it was because I'm the worst. It was just a tough pill for her to swallow.
Let's go to Lexi Love.
Okay.
She wants to go last. She gets put last. She gets mad at Jules for putting her after Susie. Like, do you all understand? There are 8 queens and there are only X number of permutations that Jules could have physically done. Like, maybe my love of math is what's getting me so frustrated here. Like, she was so mathematically kind.
Right.
You know who understood this? Fucking Anya Nerve. Anya was like, Anya was doing the math. She was like, I wanted to be first, but she put me second, but that's okay because she didn't. Like, Anya was like, Jules did the right thing. Was Lexi justified here?
I mean, no, but I mean...
You should just defend all the crazies.
Yeah, no, I mean, she wasn't, but I love when somebody, it sounds so bad, but just spirals in an authentic way and it's not really rooted in like something real. Does that make sense?
You're relating to Arietti and Lexi so deeply.
Like I get it.
Like you do, because... Can I say this is you? Yeah. Like, or you have had these experiences?
I've seen these. I've gone to therapy and worked through these self-thought issues because it's like she got stuck in that.
I think that Lexi Love, I agree. It was genuine. It was real. And her ability to apologize and to self-realize is so impressive.
Yeah.
It is so impressive. Like, wow. Like what? Like she's done it twice now. First, she blew up at Anya.
Well, she was not right there, I think, too. But
now she's blowing up at Jules and Anya. Yeah. But like to have that realization and to show, I love Lexi.
Yeah. It really is a matter like, and this is like we're seeing this new era of reality TV where it's like the girls aren't scared to have like real moments. I feel like the past like 5 seasons or so, we were getting prim, proper. Like the shade was even very surface level.
Yes.
And then like Mistress, the 3 that were sitting there, the villain roast, they came in and were like, no, like I'm going to say you're ugly.
Yeah, totally. And you're right. It's been so authentic. Another key question, Anya getting involved in the fight. To me, 10 out of 10. So fair, so right.
Right.
But then for like Arietti to yell at her being like, why are you getting involved? This doesn't involve you. Like, I thought that was really odd.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it's like with Arietti, she knew she was on her way out. She knew it was going to be a tough episode and it felt like a pylon. So it's like, I'm already dealing with enough shit. I don't need you, Miss Nerve, to get on my last nerve. Yeah.
I mean, it's funny hearing your perspective because it's like, it totally gives me insight. Like, because what you're saying now, I agree with you. Like, I hear you. During the episode, oh my God.
Because it's not a matter of like Anya, like people could be saying things that are absolutely correct. But if you're in a place of like, I'm already in the dumpster, I'm already in the gutter, whatever you're saying is just more on me. So leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. No, I hear you. So, I mean,
What a great
episode. I mean, we're not going to go into the roast itself because we're running out of time and the roast was the roast. It is what it is.
So I do have something. The 2 girls with no wins.
One girl. Only one.
Well, in this episode,
coming in,
2,
yes.
They're the top 2, let's say, right? And at a point where I could have seen it going either way, should runway determine... Wait, you're confused by that?
Wait, what?
I thought Lana was great.
Okay, this is what Jock also said to me, and I was like, I don't think Lana was in the top 3.
I thought she was winning the roast until she stepped on the runway, which is my question. Do you think runway like really is how Lydia won? But you do, I mean.
Sorry. Okay. Well, do you want me to, I can answer your question theoretically.
Okay.
If you rewind to our first ever podcast, ever episode, you and me together on Zoom, I asked you this question. I said, what is the percentile weighting of the runway? I remember this, yeah. And I was like, challenge 75, runway 25. No. I will say now, after watching the show for a few years, runway is becoming increasingly irrelevant in challenges that are not the design challenge. Yeah, like the ball.
Yeah.
It is almost irrelevant, in my opinion.
I think it's a tiebreaker, if that makes sense. Because at this point, I'm going into runway. I'm like, it's between Lydia and Lana. And then Lana did her runway, and I was like, oh, wow. And then Lydia did her runway, and I was like, I'm confused by that. And then if this is the tiebreaker, I'm going to reward creativity. So that's how Lydia won.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you on tiebreaker, but it's like, it has to be such a tie. Like, it has to be so...
And you don't think it was such a tie, apparently.
I thought Lana was 4th.
Oh my God, wait, who was your top 3?
Anya was 3rd.
Yeah, well, fair. But like, again, it's like...
I thought Sam was amazing. I thought Sam was...
True.
So yeah, sorry, when you say a tie, I thought it was between Sam and Lydia, and Sam's runway was better. So under your logic, under my logic, Sam should have won. But I think Lydia did the best roast, personally.
Fair. I just do want to defend Lana's runway in the sense of like, if you don't know D squared, if you don't know the fashion moment, like what she was going for, had it landed, would have been so iconic.
But she replicated. She didn't drag it up.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I don't know.
What was drag about it?
No. I mean, I'm saying it flopped. I was just saying the reference and that thought process and bringing that to Drag Race, even though it wasn't done right, is like, I love it.
Yeah, it's funny because when Sasha was it Sasha who wore J-Lo? Sorry, no, I'm sorry. When Kori wore J-Lo, for some reason, I loved it.
Yeah.
But I'm being a hypocrite.
Right, but that was the exact fabrics that touched J-Lo's body. And Kori Colby wore it better than J-Lo. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I see what you're saying. It was drag because it was excellence.
It was excellence.
Yes, this was neither excellence nor drag.
Yeah, but I loved the reference, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, I like quirky little.
Yeah, you're a fashion girly. Okay, we are running out of time. I think we have time for one more thing, which is the Koriking showman's conspiracy.
Okay.
Are you dialed into this?
No, wait, what do you mean?
Okay, so basically, we have now been revealed a portion of Koriking's audition tape for Drag Race.
Okay.
And what she basically said was, like, I'm only like doing Drag Race to find my love, find a man.
Yes, I've heard this.
Got it. So then we find content from Kori which describes like what her ideal man looks like. She posted this in 2023.
Okay.
This is her like ideal man.
Oh yeah.
And this is
what she got.
This is Lydia. So like, I don't know. I think again, MTV hoopla, producer magic, like do what you got to do to get on a show. Like,
you don't think it was manifestation?
Or the witch has spoken.
Yeah. I mean, what a beautiful moment for them. I mean, let's talk about it two ways. If Koriking was, the fame hunter find a lover of Drag Race, she picked the right one because that bitch is going on All Stars.
True.
And then, I mean, if love is love and magic is magic, she manifested it.
Then there we go. So Koriking found love. Koriking is #1 on Cameo right now. Number one in the world on Cameo.
But you know what? I hit a blunt and I sat and I watched Koriking get into that Michael Jackson thing. And I was hooing, laughing.
Should I buy you a Cameo?
From Koriking?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't really like this whole Cameo. I don't get it.
But if I did buy you a Cameo, what would you want Koriking to do in it?
I don't know. Say the thirst is real and that I'm beautiful. But I don't get cameos or whatever.
I've had a few. I love them.
Really?
Parvati. Mark Wahlberg from Temptation Island.
Okay.
And this South African comedian, Jock, bought me a cameo from her because I love her. We watch her show like all the time.
Wait, I didn't know you like cameos like tickle your fancy.
I love Cameo. I'm also on Cameo.
Wait, but like when Parvati enters the thing, it's like, hi, Frankie.
She did like a 5-minute like motivational speech.
And that made you happy?
My life was like changed from it.
Okay.
Like she gave me energy that I needed in my life.
Wow.
Tally made me believe in myself that I can be an influencer, that I can do this. And Mark Wahlberg, like, he's just goals.
He's just hot. Wow, I don't get it. It goes over my head. Don't talk to me.
Fair enough. Well, you'll see me and Anil on Cameo soon.
Oh God. But you can see us on YouTube if you hit that subscribe button, and you can listen on Spotify. Also hit subscribe and write a review. Is there anything that we're forgetting?
No.
Always remember, guys,
The thirst is real.